How's it going, guys? And Race here, back with another review of the new set that we're getting in pretty much in like a couple of days. EX02 Digital Hazard is coming out very shortly. It's actually coming out Friday, I think 24th or 25th. But on that, if you guys do enjoy the content that we are putting on the channel, I really do appreciate if you guys do hit the subscribe button. It really does help. And if you guys enjoy the content, leave a like down below. We're here with the new set that we are going to pretty much be playing till BT9 comes around. Right now we have EX2 releasing. BT8 they released it a couple weeks ago, even with the delay, and EX2 will now be legal for Philly. So some changes might happen to what I'm going to be playing for Philly, but I really wanted to go through and do a set review. We will be cutting this in probably like, there's only a handful of cards, so we might just do one big video, or we might just cut it at pretty much just a few colors at first, and then we'll do the other colors like after. We'll see how we end up doing, but probably be a 2-part instead of a 7-8 part like we did for the last set. So let's just hop right into that. I'm really excited for this set because there's a couple things I do want to play in this set just for the fun of it, and there's a couple things I'm probably gonna be playing for the Ultimate Cup later in early July for the Ultimate Cup for the Carta Magica. So let's just go through it. If you guys do enjoy, make sure please do let's support the content that we are putting out here. I am enjoying playing this game a whole lot, and seeing that the new cards and a lot of things in this set, I do not know what they do because I only looked at certain things that I was looking for in this deck, which will be coming up later. As we're starting out with the Digimon or the eggs itself, we have Gigamon, another Gigamon, which I believe this is the one for specifically for the Gilman line. Inheritable is when attacking once per turn. If this Digimon has Gilman, Grumann, or Gallimon in its name, draw one card. That is fantastic. It works like the Koromon. So now Gilman has a Koromon for itself, so that's really good. Xiaomon, I'm really excited for because this goes in Armor Rush. Xiaomon is when during all turns when this Digimon is level 4, it gets a +1 DP. With like Armor Rush always being a level 4, at least we get a little bit of a boost and we don't get ran over that easily. Unfortunately, Flame Health Scythe is still going to kill pretty much every level 4 except for Magnamon. So like Armor Rush is still losing to DP reduction, so that still kind of sucks. Viximo, which I believe is the one for Renamon. It is a yellow Digi Egg. Then during your turn, once per turn, when you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, draw a card. This is pretty much used for the options that we do get in this set, which is the cards itself. I don't think we get it in this page, but they do get like the blue card, red card, the chip. Really cool. The Renamon deck, or the Sakuyamon, which I believe is the level 6, does get a lot of support in the set and becomes really of a powerhouse deck, especially with the help of the Lord Nightmon, which I believe the level 6 can unsuspend one Digimon if you use an option. So that's really good. Making it so that you can use Lord Nightmon more than once. Really cool. Gummimon, adorable little thing. I absolutely love this little card. Green, unfortunately it's in green and I don't play green, and my friend is gonna be really happy because when I get this, he's gonna have all of the Gummimons. During your turn, once per turn, when an opponent Digimon becomes suspended, draw a card. That's really good in the Terriermon Rapidmon line, where you're going to suspend your opponent's stuff, as well as if you're still playing Shivamon, you're able to suspend your opponent's guys with certain like different effects on the like level 5 or level 4 with the Pistimon or something like that. As long as you suspend your opponent's stuff, you get to draw one card. Amazing card. It gives green a little bit of a draw power, which is fantastic. We get Hotmon for black. While you have a black tamer in play, this Digimon gets +1000 DP. That's cool. gives a little boost as long as you have a Black Tamer. A lot of times you'll have a Black Tamer on the board, especially for what this deck in this set is going to be looking for. So that's amazing. And yeah, man, yeah. During your turn, while there are 10 or more cards in your trash, this Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP. Really good to boost purple, but I don't think purple really needs a boost. It'll be really cool, but I think Demi Marimon is absolutely great for purple, especially with draw power, so I don't think Yaman's gonna be used. And the last Digi-Egg, which is not really a Digi-Egg, a deck that I'm really excited about, Mother D Reaper, absolutely fantastic gatekeeper deck. It is known as such. There's a lot of hate for this deck already, and the deck hasn't come out yet, but in Japan it was doing a whole lot of work, especially because in casual play this deck is phenomenal. In higher level play, I don't think this deck, I think this deck gets overrun with a lot of faster decks. It is a very slow deck, but let's go through it. There's a lot of effects, but it is a D Reaper in its form. 15,000 DP is the only egg that has DP itself. During all turns, this like Digimon cannot attack and isn't like affected by your opponent's like effects. So you cannot strip the sources of it. You cannot Gaia Force it. The only way to get rid of this card is if it's suspended and you attack over it, or if you have cards like the Judgment on the Blade and you attack over it with 15,000 or more. That's the only way to get rid of it. And the only deck I think that does that fairly well is the Black Wolf Greymon deck, which with the BT8 Metal Greymon underneath it is able to get past that, or does have the Judgment on the Blade effect, where you can attack a unsuspended Digimon. Once per turn, if you don't have another Mother D Reaper in play, which you never want to have more than one on the play because you can only have one Mother, place one of your ADR2 searchers from in play or in your hand underneath this card as a bottom Digivolution card. So once per turn, you're able to tuck under a like a searcher, and the searchers you're gonna be playing a lot of, as we're gonna be like talking about that later on as we get to the color for white. During your turn, once per turn, when you would play a card with D Reaper in its trait from your hand, you may reduce its play cost by 1 for each of this like Digimon Digivolution cards. So you're able to reduce play cost of a lot of things as long as there's a lot of sources underneath the Mother D Reaper. Oftentimes making them either free or cost really, really low. There are some high costed like D Reaper cards, but one card that does stop all this is the Psychmon, which is the only answer, and is in purple, and normally you have a better matchup in purple because in purple a lot of the removal are targeted by level, and this doesn't have a level. If you guys see down below, you see that the level like there's a dash, and like the D Reapers have that. All of the D Reapers have no levels. As we're gonna be looking at the red cards now, the first level 3 is going to be Gilman. Gilman on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, which I believe every Gilman, Terriermon, and Renamon have the same effect, but for their respective colors and their respective line. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 Grumann or Gatlinmon in its name and 1 Takato Matsuki among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. This is your searcher. Absolutely fantastic. I'm glad that that the Gilman deck that each of these decks have their own searcher, which is what they needed. And as an inheritable, when attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has Grumann or Gatlinmon in its name, delete one of your opponent's like Digimon with 3,000 DP or less. That's really, really good. It makes it so that anything Grumann and up can get rid of any the memory stopper, or it gets rid of the Sukaimons, I believe is what's called, and all of the memory chokers. So that is great as a like inheritable. Next, we're looking at Grumann as the low 4. When attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 2000 DP or less. If you have a red tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less instead. As long as you have a tamer, you can delete a 4K, and if you have a Gilman underneath that, you're able to delete a 3K as well. Deleting 2 bodies in one go is fantastic. I'm right now playing Blue Hybrid just to test out for Philly, and if I see a Grumann, they can attack me, kill my my Madoki Betamon, as well as kill a Kumamon in one swing because of the like inheritable for the Grumann. That is so dumb. That is a 2-for-1 plus a plus the security shack. So yes, that's not like a like optimal play. I'm just saying that this can actually like delete 2 things at once with just like swinging with the Grumann. And its inheritable is when attacking once per turn, if this like Digimon has Grumann or Gatlinmon in his name, delete one of your opponent's like Digimon with 3000 DP or less. So you can like essentially, if you have a War Grumann, I believe is the next one. Yes, I believe that like it is the next one. With Gilman, you have to delete 1 3K. With the Grumann, you with the inheritable, you can delete another 3K. And with War Grumann, it's a level 5, 3-2 Digivolve on top, 8K DP. When attacking, delete one of your opponents like Digimon with 4K DP or less. If you have a red tamer, you can delete one with 6K DP or less. So you can just start sniping stuff on the board with each of them. The whole line is what red does, that they delete onto a certain threshold of DP. That's fantastic already. And we're looking at the super rare Gatlinmon. The art is just so cool. 12,000 DP, 12 play cost, 4 to go leg on top, which I think every Gatlinmon has been 4 to Digivolve except for... No, I think they're all 4. During your turn, this Digimon gets 2,000 DP. It's already a 14K during your turn. Okay, fantastic. While you have a red tamer in play, add 2,000 to the maximum DP you can choose with DP based deletion effects. So okay, so that means that your Gilmons and your Groundmons are now 5K. Oh, and your inheritors add 1,000 DP to the maximum DP you can choose. So now your Groundmons just became 4,000 from just the War Groundmon, and the Gatlinmon adds another 2,000. So I think 7. That's 4. So you can delete 6Ks on the board with this effect, if I'm doing like my math right. And when you attack, choose any number of your opponent's like Digimon whose total DP adds up to 6,000 or less, and delete them. But also, while you have a red tamer, this is actually 8,000 instead, because you increase the... That's so... Okay, so you're able to delete 8K of stuff on the board. That's really cool. And the Megadramon is a dual color. I actually didn't see this one before. The Megadramon, the name of this card is also treated as a Chaos Gatlinmon, which is technically a Gatlinmon as well in its name. I believe if it says in his name, or Gatlinmon in his name. Yep. Okay. So this will also count as a Gatlinmon, because it does count as a Chaos Gatlinmon in his name. 5 to Digivolve on top of a level 5, 13K DP. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's make Digimon with 10,000 DP or less. It is increased by 1,000 from your War Grumann. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, trash the top 5 cards of both players' deck. Oh my god, so you can mill. And on deletion, you may play 1 Gilman and 1 Takato Matsuki from your hand or trash without playing their memory cost. So you're able to bring back a Gilman and bring back a Takato for free. For the free, if this thing dies. And when you Digivolve, you're able to delete a 11K or less. And if you don't, you just mill 5. You both mill 5. That's really cool. Alright, we're gonna go over the blue real quick, and then we're gonna most likely keep... No. we'll go through the blue and the yellow since they're all in theme, and the green will keep for the next time around. As we're gonna start with the Labramon, which I think is really cool. Once returned, first of all, it's a 3-drop 1k DP level 3 like Digimon. When attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has jamming, gain 1 memory. It lets you gain memory for playing with jammers. That is phenomenal. I love that. I love that so much. Ice Devimon, have never seen this like Digimon. When attacking, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon with no sources to an owner's hand. So that's not bad. 2 Digivolve on your level 3s, and you're able to bounce back at level 4. I think that the Kendo Garurumon does it better, even though it's just a level 3. I think that the Kendo Garurumon does more because it doesn't have to worry about the sources, but that's a cool effect. We have another level 4. We have Caesarmon, which is a 5 cost 2 to go like on top of a level 3, 6 KDP, jamming like Digimon. Not bad. It does have jamming, so that's fine. It is a holy beast. We now have Gorillamon, which is a new Gorillamon, a level 4. Goes 2 on top of a level 3 instead of 1, because the old one I believe is just a plain vanilla, but it goes on top of your level 3s for 1. Is a 5k DP, 6 to hard drop. On play, you may play a level 3 like Digimon card from one of your blue Digimon sources without playing the memory cost. So you are able to bring out a level 3 for free from one of the other people's sources, from one of your blue. So you can bring this from underneath him. Oh no, you can't, because it is an on play effect. So if you're playing the Metal Garurumon deck and you have this in like in the sources, you're able to swing with the Metal Garurumon, bring this out. Its on play would bring out a level 3 from the Metal Garurumon. If it's a Gabumon, you're able to draw a card, and then you can go on top of the Gabumon with like with something else, and DNA Digivolve again. So there are some plays with this card, so that's really cool. And I think this is what a lot of people are like waiting for blue. We finally get the really nice looking Leomon. It is a super rare, so it's gonna be hard for me to get. I think this card's just so cool. During your opponent's turn, while you have a tamer in play, this like Digimon gains blocker. 4,000 blocker. Phenomenal. Horrible, so bad. But on deletion, you gain 2 memory and you draw a card. The other Leomon, I believe you just gain no memory or gain 2 memory when it is like deleted. So you punish your opponent for attacking because this thing has blocker, and you get to draw a card. That's just really cool card. And for our level 6, we didn't get any level 5s in this, but we do get a level 6, which is a rare. A Marine Angemon, super cute art, super cute little thing. 4 costs to go on top of level 5, blue or yellow, and 11 costs to hard play and 11k DP. But it is an on play effect, so on play it's also blue and yellow, by the way. It is on play for each of your opponent's Digimon with no sources, recover +1. This like effect cannot increase the number of cards in your security stack to 6 or more. So the maximum you can get is 6. You can just hard play when you are starting to get low, and they have like stuff with no sources. You're able to get back to a specific amount. This card's decently well against the Reaper because they're hard playing. They have a lot of things on the board with no sources, so it's not bad. I think the deck's really cool. It's just 4 to Digivolve on top, and you have to hard play it to just recover back up. You're just stalling for time. We're gonna go through the yellows real quick, and then we'll do the second part later on. We have Renamon, which is the Gilman for the Renamon line. On 3 to hard play, 1 KDP. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Cubimon, Taomon, or Sakuyamon in its name, and 1 Rika, Nonaka from among them, and place them to your hand, and then place the rest in the bottom in any order. So this is your searcher, and as inheritable, during your turn, once per turn, when you use an option card with 2 costs or more, you gain 1 memory. So making your 2 costs like options just 1. Really cool. Absolutely phenomenal card in this deck. That's an instant 4 of. Look at Lotmon. Oh my god, so cute. 3 costs to hard play, 2 KDP. On play, if you have 3 or fewer security cards and you have a Shushang Wang in play, recover +1. You do need to have 3 or fewer plus that specific tamer on the board. It will happen, but at least you get to recover. It is in yellow, so you're able to play. You're able to hard play this often enough, so it's fine. But the stipulation is there, so it's kind of Cubimon is the level 4 for the Renamon deck. Play cost of 6, 2 to go on top of your level 3s, 5 KDP. When digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 option card with plugin, which is the new like option cards for this set. Like among them to your hand, then place the remaining to the bottom, so you're able to search for your options, which is phenomenal in this deck. And as the inheritable is during your turn, once per turn, when you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, one of your opponents, like Digimon, gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. This is annoying because it's yellow stuff doing yellow stuff, and I have played yellow often enough, and this is annoying to when you are like up against it, because you're able to spot remove certain things really easily by just playing your game plan. Like you're just doing your game plan and you're just doing so much work with it. And Telamon is the level 5 for the Lotmon line. I'm guessing we didn't see the level. I'm guessing we didn't get the level 4 for Lotmon. 7 to play. 7 costs to play. 7,000 DP, 3 to put on top of level 4. If you have a Shu Shang Wang in play, your Lotmon can digivolve into this card from your hand for a Digivolution cost of 3, ignoring its Digivolution requirement. So you can warp to Antilamon for 3. So that's really cool. When attacking once per turn, you may trash the top card of your security to unsuspend this Digimon, doing the opposite of what yellow wants to do, which is getting rid of your security, but you get so much value because then you get to unsuspend this. So if it lives in the security check, you're able to swing twice pretty much. So this is a good pressure card as well, and it's only 3 costs, so that is actually really good instead of 5, because normally it's 2 for your level 4 and 3 for your level 5, so you're reducing it by 2, so that's cool. We do get the level 5, which is Taomon. 8 costs to play, 3 to go on top of your Cubimon, I believe is the level 4, the 7,000 DP. When digivolving, you may play 1 Rika from your hand without paying the cost. This is so good. Taomon making it so that you can play a 4-cost tamer for the free. It's phenomenal. I absolutely love like Taomon and that effect, because it's kind of like the Aboramon deck where one of, I forgot which one it is, that you're able to, when you digivolve, you're able to play a like a Rada Sonata for free if you don't have another one in play already. This one doesn't care if you have one in play. It just says play a Rika, so you're able to have multiple Rikas on board and still get like that effect. That is so good. And the inheritance is that during your turn, once per turn, when you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, which is the plugins, one of your opponents, like Digimon, gets minus 2,000 DP. So with the inheritable from the Cubimon, that's 2,000 already. With the Taomon, that's another 2,000. That's 4,000 DPs on one guy. Already great. And last but not least, we're gonna look at the Sakuyamon from this set. 3 to put on top of level 5, 12 costs to just hard play, 11k DP. When digivolving, unsuspend one of your Digimons if wait, okay. I got way too excited already at that one part. When Digivolving, unsuspend one of your Digimon, comma. And for each tamer you have in play, return one option card with plugin in its name from your trash to your hand. It recycles your plugins. It's making your graveyard become your hand, which is so damn good, making it super consistent so that if you run out of plugins, you Digivolve into the Gigamon, restand one thing, and get back your plugins equal to your tamers. So damn good. And during your turn, when you use an option with a cost of 2 or more, one of your opponents, like Digimon, gets minus 3000 DP for the turn, making it so that you get a total of 7k from one stack. That's pretty much any level 5. Pretty much any level 5. Just buy. So good. This deck is gonna be really, really good, and I really want to see how people play with this deck. This is also a super rare, so a lot of the super rares I'm gonna be hunting for, because the Sakuyamon deck looks really, really fun. It looks as consistent as Lord Nightmon, which this is technically the new Lord Nightmon, where this is the fair Lord Nightmon, where you're still able to play like Lord Nightmon, but this just powers it up so much more because you're able to unsuspend your Lord Nightmon as well, getting to swing again, and you're able to just hard play a Renamon and get so much more my cycle that way. So I'm really excited for this deck. Next the video, we will talk about green, black, white, and purple, as well as the options and the tamers. So we will be going a little bit faster for the next the coverage of like these sets. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like down below if it does help us out. If you guys extremely enjoy what we're doing here, we're trying to do this a little bit, I don't know, more relaxed version. Please hit the subscribe button if it does help us out. And on that, I hope you guys have a fantastic, wonderful, eccentric day. I don't know. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.